Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with the Pick Dawgz on the pitch, Soccer Kugor, Kirk and Jack. Thank you for joining us. We have a decent amount of games on Sunday, and in this video, you're looking at 12 games, if I'm not mistaken. Some action in the EPL, something in Serie A, La Liga, and of course Bundesliga with a few games on Sunday. And then there's a big game on Sunday as well in Bundesliga between Leverkusen and Dortmund. League One had all of their games played on Saturday at the exact same time, so nothing to talk about there. But before we move on, I just want to say, guys, that we have another video up on the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. It's the El Clasico. It's the game that could potentially decide the winner of La Liga title this season. And of course, there are some MLS games that are still happening as this video comes up. So make sure you check those as well. Put in some bets, guys, and let's win some money together. Now, Jack, let's get this show on the road. We have a few EPL games, and the first one being between Newcastle and Chelsea. I mean, this one screams all Newcastle to me personally. Newcastle is the team who's playing in a pretty good form, and the team that's sitting fourth right now, which is the Champions League spot. But potentially, with the win here, they will even secure that Champions League spot.
Yeah, both these teams have a lot to play for right now. Chelsea, yes, they're in the Conference League final, but I know that's 2 weeks away, and they've still got Premier League points to grab here. So I think this one's going to be open. Newcastle at home, tough place to go. One of the toughest, just because the journey to get there. It's such an awkward location. Which I know I can imagine a lot of Americans would say, "What, a 4 hour journey? That's to my next town." But for England, it's tough to get there. So yeah, give me the over here. I think this one's going to be an open game. Not much defense, a lot of offense. Same old Newcastle, same old Chelsea.
Yeah, should definitely be a fun one. I will put my faith in Newcastle here, plus 117. I think that they're just playing so well right now. They are quite healthy. Their form is good. They haven't had a midweek game in a while. While Chelsea on the other side, even though it was a home game for them, it wasn't even that hard of a game, Kirk. It was still a midweek game where they had to play some players, spent 90 minutes on the pitch and run quite a lot. So I'll just side with Newcastle here, Kirk.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't pay attention to anything you guys are saying, but I'm gonna address
That
I'm
Nothing
gonna
new.
makes
address
sense.
some I'm gonna address something different. I'm gonna address these comments quickly, and no, I'm gonna do it very nicely. For the people that's saying that we lost a lot of bets, I know Jack responded. I think it would be helpful if we actually put our record for the weekend because I just went through all of our Sunday games and all of us were plus money. Um, so
The
I
last
mean, you
week
guys,
Sunday, right?
huh? Yeah, I mean,
The
all you
last.
guys can,
Okay.
well, because there was a comment about it. All you guys can comment about it, but I mean, at least say the right thing. At least say the right thing. Maybe I'm immature, sure. Maybe I don't deserve to be a professional cap or whatever you guys want to say, but if you want me to put on a suit and tie, you're never gonna get it. So that's all I have to say about that. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's maybe I'll hold a capper contest myself for soccer picks and see what you guys do. Anyways, I'm on Newcastle to win either half. Kind of the pussy play here. But I think Chelsea could tie this in one half. Newcastle wins the other half. This is more of a parlay piece. Just kind of depends if you want plus money or you want the pussy play. Um, if I put in this pick before I saw Saturday's comments, I would have gone Newcastle to win both halves to give that long shot Kirk aura type shit. But I put it in before I saw these comments, so Newcastle to win either half.
To the next one, then Kirk, United and West Ham. United getting to the Europa League finale alongside Tottenham. But then again, this is the competition they don't really care about anymore. I don't know when the Europa League is being played. Is it what, a week before the Champions League finale
I think
or
it's on a
something like that?
Tuesday or something, the Tuesday before, something weird.
Let me look it up real quick. What are your thoughts about this one, Kirk? Then?
I don't, I don't really know, to be honest. And going back to the YouTube comments, just no, Jack, don't give me that. I'm trying to help us.
You
We
had your
give out
segment. Finish your segment. Right, let's clear it here and let's get on.
No,
We
it's gonna
move
be
on.
brought up when I think of it. Anyways, we give out picks for every game. We don't love every single game. And this is a game I absolutely hate because United don't care at all. West Ham, I don't know if they care or not. They're just West Ham. Like they get battered everywhere they go. So I'm on the draw here. Game I probably won't be betting. So for all you guys, if I get a loss here, I didn't bet it myself. It's a free pick. You guys can shit on me, do whatever you want, but it's a free pick. As someone said who defended me, I'm not your financial advisor. There we go. I love you.
I'm just looking at the standings here, Jack, and it's so funny to see Manchester United sitting 15th with only 39 points out of 35 games. It's just shockingly bad this season. I don't know what's wrong with this team. It just I mean, if they win the Europa League, it's gonna be good for them. But I'm hoping for you, my friend, that Tottenham wins it
I'm
so that you
hoping so
come on
too.
this video, so that you're happy about it, so that you enjoy your time. But I don't know. It's gonna be a tough game. And by the way, it's being played on June 21st. And after that, there's still an
Subtract a month.
EPL matchup.
May
Subtract a
20
month.
May 21st.
May 21st. Sorry, my bad. June 21st is probably the I don't know, the Club World Cup or something like that.
Yeah, that's
That's when
correct.
I'm on PTO.
Okay.
I'm not doing the
Uh,
Club World Cup. Get out of here.
Jack, I'm taking both teams to score in this one. How about you?
Yeah, like Kirk said, this is a no bet game for me.
But Jack,
Even
if you get this wrong, you're gonna get crazy comments for this bet.
look, at the end of the day, I've said what I needed to say. As the late Mitch said, we cover all the games. These are free picks. You don't need to take them. You can take one. You can take all of them. You've got all three of us. If you have a problem with one of us, well, good luck. You've got two extra people
Well, we
to
know who
listen
they have
to.
a problem with. It's this guy.
No, I've had a problem too. I had comments too. It
Yeah,
seems like
not daily.
Goran is the
Death
saint
threats.
here. Goran is the
I'm just
saint
too
here.
likable, I guess.
I guess we need to change that some way. But as I said, look, if you wanna send me a DM on Twitter because you've backed like 20 of my premiums and they've all lost, then go ahead. But I ain't losing 20 straight premiums. So yeah, these are just free picks at the end of the day. This is a game I'm not betting here, Goran, but over 1.5 in the second half for me, purely because you go through the depths of this United team who are probably going to be getting minutes in this game. They're going to be wanting to get minutes in that final, so they're going to be pushing. The younger talent usually can last for longer in the 90 minutes. So give me over 1.5 goals here.
Now, after the next game where we have Forest and Leicester playing, we know that Leicester is getting relegated. We know that they haven't done shit this season, but Forest, they haven't done shit lately as well. I mean, they are slowly dropping out of that Champions League race. Right now, they're still in it because they're only 2 points below Chelsea and Newcastle, and those two teams are playing against each other. So this feels like a must-win game for Leicester, and I don't know. I'll side with them. I'll take them on -1.5 at +100. I I kind of don't want to say it, but it has to open up for them at some point, Kirk.
Yeah, going back to last weekend here, one more time. Let's think. Let's think. Who had the boy party Vardy to score? Must be short-term memory loss. Must be short-term memory loss. Who also predicted Vitinha to score a penalty? I know he missed. You guys can go crazy, but if that happened, I don't think any of you guys would have been commenting.
No,
None of
that's
you guys.
unlucky. You got your chips in good with Vitinha too. I don't care if that's a loser.
It
Anyone
was a
who backed
stupid-ass
that,
penalty, though, from him. I mean, come on.
oh
I mean,
yeah,
the books must have seen half of Pick Dawgz on it, and they're like, Vitinha, we'll pay you double. We'll pay you double. I mean, it must have. He was 12 for 12 this season from the penalty spot. I mean, it was just too good to be true. The books knew. They watch our videos. I'm telling you, FanDuel have their notifications on, DraftKings, Bet365. When we come out, oh, the bookies are shitting themselves. They are shitting pants over there.
calling players from all over. Guys, come on.
Literally. I have a player prop later in the Bundesliga, and he's already been notified to not do his job, so I might have to change that out. Here, I think Vardy keeps his party going for Leicester. I think both teams score here. I don't think Forrest has been good enough lately to keep Leicester away. Maybe it's not the party Vardy goal, but someone on that team. So both teams to score for me.
Jack, you gave out your pick already? You didn't.
No, I
Did
didn't.
you? Okay.
I think when the pressures come on, like you said, Garden Forest have, the trees have fallen. But you know, I have to again in these spots at the end of the season. You have to take over the majority of what you've seen over the last 8 months or so. Forest are far the better team, and if they score first, this one's going to be won by 2, 3, maybe even 4.
Jack, what about your favorite team here, Tottenham against Palace? They got the job done against Bodo Glimt. 2 wins, got to the finals of the Europa League. Winning that competition is going to be the only thing that gets them to the Champions League next season because they're sitting 16th with 38 points, which is also, I want to say, fairly embarrassing.
Well, guess what? The 15th and 17th, oh no, was it 16th? 15th and 16th for the Premier League, we're taking over. We're taking over Europa League. But look, Tottenham are not interested in this game, guys. If anyone is putting money on Tottenham, good luck. I wish you the best. Your bookie's gonna love you. They're gonna send you all the free bets in the world. Actually, that's not true. But you know what I'm saying here. You know what I'm saying here. If you're betting Tottenham, you're the sucker here. Take the draw. Palace on the road. You know, the Tottenham fans are going to be happy now. The Tottenham stadium's going to be rocking a bit, but we don't care about the Premier League. So, yeah, give me the draw.
I'll take the goals in this one. Both teams to score in over 2.5, minus 130. Although it seems a bit too juiced for a pick like this, in my opinion. I don't know, might not even be worth taking. So I would rather go with either your pick, Jack, or Kirk's pick here. Kirk?
Yeah, not a game I'm rushing to bet either, but kind of as Jack mentioned, they don't really care about this. They win one game, the whole season is a success, really, even though the Premier League wasn't a success. So I'm gonna lean towards Palace here. Books are leaning towards them as well at plus 155 for me. I'm gonna take Palace here. I think they will come up to play a little more than Tottenham here. Tottenham might be pulling a keel and watching some anime or whatever, getting ready for their final. I don't know what their players do in their off time.
It's Tottenham in a nutshell. This literally is Tottenham in a nutshell. We could finish third in the league and not win a single trophy, not come close. We could finish 16th in the league and win a trophy for the first time in like 15, 16, 18 years, whether it is now. It's just ridiculous.
What Tottenham has to do now is not to play any of their starters so they can stay healthy and ready for the Europa League. Otherwise, somebody will get injured.
Send Timo Werner out on the pitch. That would be good.
My boy Timo!
He can go and get injured again. He can stay well away.
My boy Timo, I forgot about him. Timo, anytime goal scorer, give me that.
The last game of the day in the EPL, guys, is a big one. Well, the big one when it comes to the names of the teams and the teams themselves, but the game with no meaning. Liverpool and Arsenal.
Oh, there's meaning. There's meaning. Arsenal are flying down that list right now.
They're gonna end up 6th and not qualify for the Champions League, you mean?
Yep.
That would be funny. I wonder if they would fire Arteta at that point.
He's not getting fired. I'd say there's 2% chance on Arteta getting fired because he's already got. Who did they sign today? They signed someone
from Sociedad. Yeah.
They're saying they've given him. Say again.
Is it Oyarzabal?
No, I don't think
was
so.
Was it him? Or was it Odriozola? I think might have been.
No, it begins with a Z. It begins with
Zubamendi.
Yeah, that's him.
Jesus Christ. All the Mendy's and then
Arteta's been given all free reign, so even if they finish 4th this season, he isn't going anywhere. So
yeah, but what if they finish 6th?
They won't. Chelsea are playing Newcastle, so that's kind of
they won't.
dead water.
Yeah, that's probably gonna save them.
Probably. What's
What's
my
wrong?
pick here? I
What's
forgot.
Liverpool money line for me. Arsenal
No, I
are
think look at
sliding.
first half goals here. Yeah. This game particular, Liverpool style points. It's all that's going to be. Liverpool do it time and time again. Even when they were finishing sixth and seventh, they always finish the season strong, especially at home. And of course, you got Trent playing his last few games now. He's going to be wanting to get on the free kicks. There's goals in this game, but I think there's
Yeah,
going to be more in the first half.
I'm pretty sure that Liverpool fan base is pretty happy for Trent to be leaving. Maybe they get a winger who can defend. Actually, maybe they get a fullback who can defend instead of Trent. But yeah, I'll take Liverpool on the money line here as well. And I don't know, just feels like a game where Liverpool is gonna come out, no pressure, no nothing, just play their game at Anfield and get a win over their rivals. If Arsenal is their rival,
I don't want this video to
is
be
it?
like super long, but I do want to say the funniest thing about this whole Trent thing was for years Trent and Bellingham have been like getting pictures with each other on Instagram and stuff like that in the international breaks. And everyone's like, "Oh, Trent's playing agent. Trent's playing agent. Bellingham's coming to Liverpool." And now Trent's gone to Real Madrid. It was actually Bellingham playing agent on Trent.
I
Yeah,
also think they're addressing the wrong problem, Madrid. They're not addressing the bums up top.
Oh, 100%.
They keep getting defenders. I don't know why. When they can't defend already, and then you bring in an attacking right back, it
Who
makes
can't
no
defend?
sense. I mean,
yeah,
Trent's nasty. Don't get me wrong, but does he really make that team much better? I don't know.
no, no. In Serie A, Kirk, we have Torino hosting Inter. Inter coming into this game in a tired mode. They had a long, long game against Barcelona. Yes, the confidence is super high for them right now, and they need a win out of this one. Do you think they get it?
I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me because all that matters is winning. And I think Inter Torino is a 1-0 game. Napoli Genoa is a 1-0, 2-0 game. Both these
Where's
He's
he go?
gone.
You can
Maybe
take
his
over,
phone.
Jack.
Well, I was kind of on the same wavelength as him because last weekend I took the under 1.5 in the Inter Verona game at plus 300 and it hit. I think this game's going to be something quite similar in a sense. I just think Inter win. They stumble over the finish line at 90 minutes. It's going to be another scrappy win for Inter to stay in touch, although I would prefer to be on your side of things here, Goran, with Napoli to win the league.
There we go. He's back. Anyways, I will also
someone
take
called
Inter on
me
the
and
money
it was stupid.
line. I will also take Inter on the money line here. I think they get a win. I don't think it's gonna be something glorious with like 4 or 5 goals or anything like that. It's gonna be a narrow 1-0, maybe 2-0 win for Inter. And Kirk is taking the under, as you can see, guys. Now, Kirk, after the next game, we have Napoli and Genoa. This is another game where you like the under.
Yeah, I mean, Napoli have not been winning games very convincingly, I'll say. I mean, they won 1-0 a couple games. I just don't see another. I mean, they're relying on Scott McTominay to save their season right now, which luck's got to
Yeah.
run out at some point. I mean, even if he scores once, I don't know where the other goals are coming from. It's probably a Napoli 1-2-0 win, but I'll go with the under here. My favorite play is probably parlaying the under in the Napoli and the under in the Inter game for some nice plus 200 money. I'd say that's probably one of my favorite plays of the day.
Yeah, when McTominay stops scoring, then I suppose it's time for Lukaku to start scoring at that point. It's 3 games until the end of the season. Napoli has a 3-point advantage over Inter. I mean, they are winning games right now, not convincingly, as you said, Kirk. They're scoring 1 or 2 goals at the max, but I don't know how their schedule looks like. Where I was going to check that, but I forgot. So they are playing against Genoa, Parma, and Cagliari at home in the last round. So their schedule is not that hard.
It
Be
could be
careful
Uh,
worse.
of Parma. Be careful of Parma.
Inter is playing against Torino, Lazio, and Como after that.
Yeah, I mean
And two of those three games
That
are on the
Lazio
road.
game's
So
tough.
it's Napoli's
yeah,
to lose at this point. If they lose
it
it,
is.
that's their fault.
Yeah, but this is Conte, right? This is his football. They score 1 goal, 2 goals, and that's it. No need to push any further. Just get the 3 points, get the job done. I don't know. I'm gonna take Napoli to win 2-0. -127. I wasn't expecting price to be that juiced. I was expecting around -110 or something like that. But I'm hoping for another Napoli win here, Jack.
I'm sorry, Jack. You saw that Kvaratskhelia is gonna win the Serie A and League One if Napoli holds on, and then he's gonna get the
That's crazy.
Champions League if they win too. I mean, I don't know
That's
if that's
crazy,
ever
man.
happened before, but smart money's on Inter. That's
Well,
all I gotta say.
imagine it was like the World Cup this year, and a
Yeah,
player
he's
had
Georgian, so
done that.
sorry about
Yeah,
that.
he's never winning that. But imagine we had the World Cup this year and he won the World Cup. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
And he
Um,
transferred in the middle.
mhm.
Well, actually, hold on. Never mind. My
It wasn't
scenario would never happen.
a January transfer window. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah,
For
true.
me,
I
this
thought he was
game,
there. Yeah, whatever. Sorry.
Genoa, 3 straight losses, Napoli, 4 straight wins, and Genoa. I'll ask you guys the question. We're 35 games in. This would be 36. 35 games played. How many games have Genoa failed to score in the first half? Out of 35.
25.
29 games they have not scored in the
Wow.
first half. Napoli halftime, full time. That's the value.
Well, there you have it, guys. Off to LaLiga, where we have 2 games left. Talk about we have Bilbao and Alaves, and I'm gonna keep it simple. Bilbao got smacked twice against United right now, but this is a game they must win. They are sitting in the Champions League spot right now. They are definitely the better team than Alaves is. And with a win here, they will secure that Champions League spot, in my opinion. While Alaves will have to look for points somewhere else to secure their La Liga status for next season. I'm taking Bilbao on the money line, Kirk.
Yeah, it's got to be Bilbao. I think if that red card never happened in the first leg, it'd be a different story. And they didn't have Nico and Yaki or Baron Gare in the second leg. I mean, god damn, why does Mason Mount not play more? He looked fantastic. I don't understand it. He got his career
For the
ruined there.
first time in 2 years.
He played for the first time in 2 years. I think he's a great talent. I mean, that lefty goal from midfield was fucking sick, absolutely sick. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but that goal was sensational. Bilbao money line.
Bilbao money line. But I mean, this is why football's so hard to bet on over the long course. Like it's why for me it's definitely the hardest sport to cap. But this is the toughest, the best defense by goals conceded in the La Liga, and they just went and conceded 7 to Manchester United across 2 games. And out of all people, Mason Mount scored 2 of them. I forgot that guy even existed.
You should
Even
see
though,
his second goal. His second goal was just nutty.
yeah, I mean, I guess he found his level.
I mean, it might be goal of the season in my opinion. That second goal. That thing was. He struck it from midfield half volley with his left foot. It was insane.
I'll have a
So
look.
it was sort of a Dejan Stankovic goal against Bayern from like, what was it, 10, 12 years ago
I don't
in the
remember
Champions
those.
League?
I don't have those memories.
Do
Only
you know
good
when?
memories.
No, so there was a long ball, and Neuer went out to clean it with his head, with a header, and went straight on a volley to Dejan Stankovic, who was playing for Inter at that point, from somewhere in the middle of the pitch, and he screamed it in like from a volley on the first touch, went in, and I think
I'll
that
give
got
you a
Inter
goal.
to the finale or whatever.
I'll give you a goal. David Bentley goal versus Arsenal. Just YouTube that. That's a good one. That is a
Giovanni
good
van Bronckhorst left peg in
World
the
Cup.
Yeah, that goal was fucking nasty.
Yeah, that was a World Cup goal. I remember that one. The last game in LaLiga that we have is between Betis and Osasuna. Betis losing to Fiorentina in the regular time, but then scoring a goal to advance to the finale of the Conference League. I want to say deservedly so because they are the better team and they were playing pretty well. Anthony is having a magnificent revival of his career in Betis. I wouldn't be surprised if he stayed there. Might actually be good for his career to stay there. But in this game, I just don't see them keeping a clean sheet in this one. However, I also like the over 4 cards at plus 114. I think this one's going to get a little bit rough, Jack.
It could. It could. I mean, there's still a lot at stake here. I just think Betis at home, hard to really go against them. Really hard to go against them. Although it's, pretty deep minus money in the 100s, it's still good enough. As I said, when you got heavy favorites like this, I open the books. Before I open the books, I think, what would I price it? Maybe minus 180, around there. Maybe that's a little bit too steep. If it's under the number, I take it. That's the value.
How about you, Kirk?
Yeah, I actually didn't like how Betis played that game. I thought Fiorentina got unlucky. That being said, they're out, so I can't really say shit. But there's 3 players that I told my friend 3 years ago who are going to be starlings at one point in this life that we live.
Don't tell me you said Anthony.
Anthony, Rafinha, Dembele. I mean, I love the aura dudes, if you can't tell. I love the dudes with aura, the dudes that get in people's faces. And I mean,
Their wives and stuff like that.
I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about Mason Greenwood now or
No, Anthony was accused of it too.
yeah, but not convicted like Jailwood.
Well, he
Anyways,
no, he wasn't convicted though because the charges were dropped by
I
his
guess.
now
Yeah,
wife.
I guess. Anyways, this game, before we get into taking the bar exam or anything like that, let's just do both teams to score here. I don't think they keep a clean sheet, especially when you allow 2 corner goals to Robin Gosens in 7 minutes. I mean, when has that ever happened before? Probably never. So they look terrible on set pieces. I think Osasuna can get one. They're playing Osasuna, right?
Yeah, yeah. Now off to Bundesliga. We have an interesting matchup. A game that could determine if Dortmund ends up in the Champions League spot, Kirk. And now they have to go play against Leverkusen on the road. They're still small favorites at plus 133 on the road against Leverkusen, who, yes, granted, hasn't been playing that well this season. They are going to remain in that second place. This game has no meaning for them. It has a lot of meaning for Dortmund, though. So, how do you see this one going?
It has meaning for Leverkusen. I mean, it's the last home game for Xabi Alonso, last home game for Florian Wirtz, last home game for Jonathan Tah, probably some other guys. I think the boys signed big Flo. We got Flo, Musiala, Elise, and Bumboy Kane up top. I mean, mess with us next season. I mean, hopefully Kane's gone and we bring in someone else, like anyone, and we'll be fine. Doesn't miss in the Champions League quarterfinal from 3 yards away. Hits the post. Unbelievable.
We'll
But
take him in Barcelona if you don't want him in Bayern.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. We can play strikerless and we'll be better. But anyways, this game, I think it's a big game for Leverkusen. They got to give their fans something. One win. I don't think Dortmund should be the favorite in this game on the road. I don't. I get that they have more to fight for, but I'm gonna take Leverkusen to win either half at minus 130. I mean, that's pretty insane value. That's definitely a premium for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to split it down the middle. I'm going to take the draw at plus 280. I just couldn't make up my mind. I mean, I could see a high scoring game. I could see a low scoring game. I could see a like a defensive performance from both teams. Uh, I don't know. I don't think either side gets all 3 points out of this game, so I'm gonna take the draw, Jack.
Yeah, it's tough for me here. Really tough. I've taken both teams to score equals no. Only because Leverkusen's last 6 Only one game has seen both teams score. For me, the way that both these two teams have played all season long, they're either really good and they dominate a game and they win, probably keep a clean sheet, or they could see 2 or 3 and don't manage to get on the score sheet themselves. So I don't mind the both teams to score equals no at plus 200 here.
Now, what about the next game, Jack? Eintracht and St. Pauli. Uh, St. Pauli is above the relegation zone by 2 points from that playoff spot, by 3 points from the relegation zone. Eintracht in third. They will be going to the Champions League. I think it's quite clear. But with a win here, maybe say goodbye for the season to their fans against St. Pauli, who needs points, yes, but I'm not sure they can get them.
Yeah. For me, you just see off your season here. You can get off away on your holidays after the game today. Win this one, you're qualified, no stress. Freiburg, I believe, are losing 1-0 literally right now as well. Who tail
To Kiel?
Frankfurt. To Kiel. Kiel just gone 1-0 up.
And
So
Union
I
Berlin
guess
is losing 1-0.
well,
Hey,
yeah, as I said.
at least you had the draw. If they lose 1-0,
I got
it's
the
a
draw.
void
I've
bet.
got the draw.
You don't have anything.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about free play. Sorry. You guys talk about your side piece. But yeah, Frankfurt, they just push on. Their season's over and done with a win here. I'll take the -1. You know me. I'm taking a -1 because I know they're going to win. I'm just pushing for that extra money if they do happen to win by 2 or more.
Uh, I think I must have typed something wrong here, or maybe
You said money line
or
instead of
maybe,
-1.
oh yeah,
I got
no,
Eintracht
but
to the
Jack
-1.
has it on -1, -110. So I don't know. Maybe he changed it after I saw it wrong. I don't even know. But there you go. It's probably my mistake. Yeah, because the odds are a lot better than my odds, and I have Eintracht on the money line at -189. But even Eintracht to win and over 1.5 goals seems quite good as well. So I might even take that as well. You don't like Eintracht to win this one, Kirk?
Not at all. It's a gritty game. It's a tough game. Pauli are a team, as I've said all season, they don't concede a lot, but they don't score a lot. They could eke out a 1-1 draw here and could see a 0-0 draw. If it gets to 2 goals, Pauli's losing this game. But if they can concede 1 or 0 goals, I think they get a draw to this game. So I'll take the draw here. I think Pauli's a tough matchup for most teams. And I think this is a game they need something a little bit more than Frankfurt. So I think they'll be
Well,
up for
yeah,
it.
with Heidenheim also winning right now. That's a
Who are
good point.
Heidenheim beating?
Heidenheim are
Oh,
beating
Union Berlin.
Union.
Union.
Well,
Union. I have
that's
Union
gonna
on the first half as well. It's a disaster.
last about 2 minutes.
Now, Kirk, this is a game where I think you have a player prop.
Yeah, bookies, close your ears. Undov anytime. I don't know if Undov will stay with Stuttgart. It's kind of a scenario where we took a Vardy party. We took it's kind of a send off game. I had a premium as Muller to score anytime. For Bayern, his last game in 15 years at home. If there's a penalty, he's going to take it. That's going to
What's
be
the price?
something, huh?
What was the odds?
It was plus 110. I mean, they're expecting him to
Oh,
score.
yeah.
Yeah,
They'll be
yeah.
laying it on for a plate.
Yeah, they will. I mean, even on Robbery's last game, I mean, the other team, Ribery score in the 89th minute. I mean, say it's a 5-0 Gladbach game. I mean, they let Muller score. It's just that simple. Anyways, Undov, I don't know where he will be at the end of the season. I hope he goes to Bayern. I don't know. I don't think there's any links. I'm starting the links right here. Undov to Bayern, Kane to Stuttgart. Undov scores in this game. Give me him to score.
The sources are saying that Undaf is pushing for for a Bayern move.
Yep, they are.
I'm taking Stuttgart to win and over 1.5 goals, -125. I mean, Augsburg is safe. They got nothing left to play for. I mean, not that Stuttgart does, except because they are the home team in this game and they will have to. I mean, they don't have to go for the win, but I feel like they would want to end the season at home with a nice win. So I'm going to take Stuttgart to win it over 1.5, minus 125, Jack.
Kirk, how do you pronounce the surname of the Stuttgart manager? Is it Hernes?
Hooness, yeah.
Yeah. He has a good record against Augsburg. He's not beaten any team in his managerial career more than he has at Augsburg. 7 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. But those games have got goals. And I think both teams have had games with a lot of goals this season. I like both teams to score here and the over. It's extremely juiced if you're to take each piece individually. Just combine them together. You get a good price.
Well, there you have it, guys. That's it for this video. That's it for this weekend. We have La Liga action over the week. I think over the course of 3 days, we have. I don't think we have any cup finals this upcoming week,
Next week.
but the week after, yeah. And
Yeah.
then I think actually the Conference League might be the week after that as well. And then Europa League, and then we are finishing off the month
And
with the
DFB
Champions League finale.
We got
Yeah, DFB Pokal.
Bielefeld.
Yeah, all of those games will be covered, guys. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Let us know in the comments what you're taking. And of course, check out our premium picks on the PickDawgz.com website. Click the links in the description. Get on board and let's win some money together, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.